Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2021 Toyota Highlander. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to check for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally we'll pop a hood and evaluate just really quick in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are really good. I'm not seeing anything on here. So it's a little bit dirty, so that's fine. We can thank the rain for that. But in terms of like rock chips and whatever, starting off strong. So let's start going around, see if there's anything that we can find. Tires on here are in immaculate condition. Those are, well, frankly, they're brand new. They look awesome. Looks like you do have a small little bit of chipping right here up on the front. So nothing major, but good to know nonetheless. Good to know. All right, we're just popping the trunk with a key fob right here. Nice. You got the WeatherTech mats back here. That's awesome. Love that. And then, of course, you got the seats. You can drop them down. So it's nice and flat. You got a secret truck bed back here, which is kind of fun. Plenty of space. So we'll close it with the button this time. It looks like you also, oh, nice. You have the hands-free lift gate on this one as well. That's way cool. All-wheel drive, which is always a pleasure, especially in Utah. Got a little bit of a scratch right here up top, so nothing really catching your fingers, so you can just buff it out. But again, nonetheless, good to know. All right, well, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, I give it probably a 9.5 out of 10. Looks great. So let's hop inside and check that out real quick. All right, so we're gonna turn the car on, but when I do, I'm gonna leave the camera up here on the dash. So if there's any kind of warning lights or anything weird popping up, you'll be the first to know. So let's check it out. All right, so we got 3 warning lights up. I got my seatbelt light, the parking brake, and the gas light, all of which are correct. So pretty awesome up here. Everything looks great. Let's look at a couple things. All right, windshield wash fluid, blah, blah, blah. Let's check that. Awesome. So everything up there looks super solid. As far as interior features go, you have a lot of them. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But up here you're gonna have a bunch of your safety features. You have the cruise control. I believe it's adaptive on this one, so adaptive cruise control. Lane departure warning, pre-collision system, all the fun stuff. Over here you're going to have your heated seats as well as your cooled seats for both sides. So say hello to my lovely assistant here. Down here you're going to have more of your all-wheel drive system, but like extra all-wheel drive system. I can't remember what it's called, but essentially if you're in mud and sand, rock and dirt, you're in snow, downhill, you have plenty of options, so you will never be stuck on the road. As well as a couple other fun things. You got auto vehicle hold, electronic parking brake, and on and on and on. So up here is going to be your beautiful display system. So you can connect your phone. You should have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all the fun stuff. Let's actually check your audio system real quick. We're going to listen to something. Whatever the radio deems fit for us. Well, not that. Static sucks.
To their homeland, they're going back.
Come on, buddy. There we go. Play something for me. I want some music. All right, that'll do. Wish I could say I'm me. Holy smack. Yes, you have a very good speaker system. That's awesome. AC is blowing very, very well and is blowing cold, so that's great. Up top, you're also going to have a beautiful sunroof, which, okay, I'll be honest, a sunroof is not the most useful feature in the world. It's just not, but it's really cool. Like, I like sunroofs a lot. As far as interior condition goes, it's really nice. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really anything. So you're also gonna have your wireless phone charger here, so that's fun as well. There's no shortage of features, so we can go over stuff all day, but for the sake of time, we'll probably call that there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay, check that out just real quick, and then that should be good for our video. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got acid buildup all around the battery, if all your metal pieces are covered in rust and there's like spider webs and junk all over everything, then I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this is fantastic. Very well taken care of. There's barely even dust on it. Really, really nice stuff. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. There we go. Awesome. So if you have any other questions or there's anything that I missed, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new ride.